This video is provided for educational and informational purposes only. It does not provide financial or investment advice. Most people believe their financial future depends on how hard they work. But effort alone does not decide outcomes. The system you operate in decides how far that effort can go. In this video, we'll break down how money systems quietly shape income, savings, and long-term stability. Without hype, without promises, just understanding how it works. Welcome to FIH Neuro Mindset, where finance keeps life running, investment helps money grow, and mindset decides how well both work. What is a money system? A money system is the structure that decides how money flows, grows, and loses value over time. This includes how income is earned, how savings are treated, how debt works, and how inflation affects purchasing power. Most people never consciously choose a system. They inherit one. When you don't understand the system, you assume results are personal. When you understand the system, you realize patterns repeat across generations. This video is not about shortcuts. It's about recognizing the invisible rules shaping your financial life. Why effort feels unfair over time? Two people can work equally hard and still end up with very different outcomes. This is not because one is smarter or luckier. It's because effort compounds differently inside different systems. Some systems reward time. Some reward ownership. Some quietly drain value through inflation and fees. When people feel stuck, it's often not a motivation problem. It's a system mismatch. Understanding this removes guilt and replaces it with clarity. Income systems versus ownership systems. Income systems exchange time for money. Ownership systems allow value to grow without constant time input. Neither is good or bad. The problem begins when people rely on only one system for decades. Most financial stress comes from imbalance, not lack of effort. Understanding where your money primarily comes from is the first step toward long-term stability. This is about structure, not advice. The silent role of inflation. Inflation is not dramatic. It works quietly in the background. It reduces purchasing power while life appears normal. Money that stands still slowly loses strength. This is why long-term thinking matters more than short-term comfort. Ignoring inflation doesn't stop it. Understanding it helps you ask better questions about systems you rely on. Debt as a system tool. Debt itself is neutral. The system around debt decides whether it helps or hurts. Some debt accelerates progress. Some debt quietly limits future choices. Most people don't analyze debt structurally. They experience it emotionally. Understanding debt systems helps separate urgency from long-term impact. Why financial stress feels personal? Money stress feels personal because outcomes show up in daily life, but the cause is often systemic. Rules you didn't design still affect you. Recognizing this doesn't remove responsibility, it removes confusion. Clarity is the foundation of better decisions over time. Time horizon changes everything. Short-term thinking magnifies noise. Long-term thinking reveals structure. Money systems reward patience differently depending on design. When time horizon expands, decisions become calmer. This is why understanding systems reduces emotional reactions. Why education alone isn't enough. Information without context creates confusion. Systems give context. Education explains tools. Systems explain outcomes. Understanding both prevents unrealistic expectations and emotional decisions. Habit loops inside systems. Systems shape habits automatically. Habits reinforce systems silently. This feedback loop explains why change feels hard. Awareness interrupts the loop. This is where mindset meets structure. The long-term view most people miss. Financial futures are built slowly, not through events, but through alignment with systems. The long-term view isn't exciting. It's stabilizing, and stability compounds quietly. How to think in systems. Ask how money flows, not just how much. Ask what benefits from time. Ask what loses value when ignored. This thinking removes urgency and adds clarity. Money systems shape outcomes whether we understand them or not. Understanding systems doesn't make you rich overnight. It makes you less confused over time. And clarity is the foundation of every long-term financial future. No advice, no promises, only understanding how things work.
If this video changed how you see money, imagine what the next one can do. Subscribe to FIH Neuro Mindset